Hi guys! This week we are going to dive into BHHS Connect. I'm not sure how many of you have been working on learning your way around it, but it's time. It's time that we start using it. So we're going to start with the basics today. When you log in, you can log in right from ACE, look for BHHS Connect, click on your login. First, you're going to come to your dashboard. Always, the first thing that you want to do before you start using a new platform is set up your profile. And you want to set it up with as much information as you can. So to do that, you're going to go ahead up into the right corner and you're going to click on the little box with your name on it. And there you will see your email address and your website for BHHS Connect. So as you see here, tammymoyer.foxandroach.com. It would be the same for each of you. First name, last name, .foxandroach.com. So to fix your profile, to add everything to your profile, you're just going to go ahead and click on it. You're going to click Edit. And from there, you're just going to fill in as much information as you can. Make sure your MLS ID numbers are in, your NERDS number, your cell phone number. You want to make sure that your social medias are set up, things like that. And I want to pass this along. In a video that I was watching, we're always big about entering all of our social media accounts, but I know for myself, like I have a LinkedIn profile, never use it. I have Instagram, never use it. And the person who was doing the video said that if you do not actively use that piece of social media, don't advertise it. Don't link it to your account, because she used the explanation, it's like driving by a closed business. So here we have a business that's being advertised, you drive by, it's closed. So you want to make sure that whatever your client or future client could click on that has anything to do with you is going to be active. So if you aren't using Instagram, if you really aren't using Facebook, if you aren't using those things, don't put them on your profile, because you don't want them to click on it and think, phew, they're not doing much business. They're not even actively posting. So I know for some of you that's not a big deal. And by all means, you can use your social media as you like, but it's something to keep in mind. If someone can click on it, if it's linked to you in any way, just make sure you're actively using it. The other thing that you want to do at the bottom of the page is a place where you can type a section about you. So this is just a biography. It can be something simple, just facts about yourself, things you're interested in, how long you've been in the business, things like that. This is important to fill out because eventually down the road, there's tons of training that I can do on BHHS Connect. But about me, if someone clicks on get a free home valuation, which eventually I'll be showing you how to do, they will get this as soon as they do that. So unless you want them to get a blank information screen about you, which isn't going to be very helpful in advertising and getting you more business, you want to make sure that your about me is filled in. All right, so when all that is done, you can just go ahead and click save, like always. Okay. From there, we're going to go back to the dashboard. I just want to show you while I'm in this screen where you can go for training and your agent quick start. If you have not yet, please go through the training, just the quick training session about KV Core, which is also BHHS Connect. It is helpful. Also, in here is a training calendar. They offer tons of training. Another thing I want to point out is that I have honestly just gone into YouTube, typed in what I'm looking for, and I have found a ton of resources just by doing that. In fact, I would have to say some of those may be just as beneficial to you as what's coming from the actual platform, because most of the people who are doing those videos are agents and realtors just like you. They're in the business just like you are. So they're going to come at these things from that perspective. So something that I have heard about BHHS Connect, or the question that I get often is, I have no contacts. How can I use it? What can I do with it? And that is a good question. And there are definitely ways that you can use BHHS Connect if you don't have any contacts in your CRM. In fact, if you're a new agent, you might not have contacts yet. You might not have created a database, and that's okay. There are still parts of this that you can be actively using. So today I'm going to show you very quickly how you can do what BHHS Connect calls a squeeze page. So a squeeze page, in essence, is squeezing the person into your website. And what happens is after they get squeezed into your website, it's going to require them to enter some personal information, which will from that point draw them into your CRM, and you will get an active lead about that person that you can then follow up with. So today I'm just going to show you very quickly how you can do a squeeze page on a listing. So to do that, you're just going to go down the left column here and you're going to look for lead engine. And then you'll see that there is a choice that says build squeeze page. Now there are different types of squeeze pages, which eventually I can go over them all. But today we're just going to do a single property. So this is super simple. If you have your own listing, obviously you can use that. If not, feel free to use someone else's listing from the office. All that I recommend is that you do need to ask permission. It's always really important before you're posting anyone's information on social media that you do have their permission. So in this case, I am not going to actively print it. I am not going to post it, but I'm going to show you how to go through the steps to do that. So I'm going to use one of Amanda's listings. So the MLS number is 720229. So we're going to go ahead and enter that. The address comes right up. The source in this case is going to be Facebook. So you're just going to go ahead and type in FB. You could also enter Instagram. You could enter Google. You could enter whatever social media source you're going to be posting it to. Hashtag. Why do we need a hashtag? This isn't a hashtag in the normal sense that you might use it on social media. This hashtag is something that you're going to address this advertisement so that as the lead comes in, you'll know what attracted them in. So eventually you might have a ton of hashtags in here, but this will help you be able to track your leads and see where they're coming from. So in this case, just for this situation, I'm just going to do silver birch. So this way, when any lead comes in that would have come through this, it will say hashtag silver birch. So in the future, then you can use those hashtags to direct where you're sending a mailing, an email, a group text, something like that. So that's something that you want to keep in mind when you're deciding what hashtag you're going to use. The next thing that you're going to check is property views allowed before registration. So what that means is how many things is this person going to be able to click on before they're required to enter their personal information? So, I know myself, I've been on different websites and it'll get to the point where I have to enter information and I just close out of it because I wasn't that interested. So you could look at it that way as, well, they're just going to leave. But if you look at it from another standpoint, if they actually do go through the steps of filling in their information, they're interested and they are actually a true lead that's possibly really looking to buy a house or sell a house. So you have to look at it from that standpoint. You don't necessarily just want to waste your time getting in contact and reaching out to people who really aren't actively looking to buy a new house. So in this case, the default is 2. So that means that they can click on 2 things before it's going to ask them to register. So that's it. That's all you have to click and fill out in BHHS Connect. From that point, all you do is hit generate link, and it's going to create 2 different links here for you, a short link and a long link. They're both the same. So what I recommend is that you always go ahead and copy it, open up a new tab, just paste it, and make sure that the link works. Make sure that you can see what your client's going to be seeing. So I've gone ahead and done that. I've posted it. And here's what it's going to look like. Now, obviously, I can't post it because, as you see, I'm listed as office admin. So I legally am not licensed. I can't post something like this. You can. again, remember, you need to have the agents that you've checked with them to make sure that it's okay for you to post their listing. All right, so now we have that link copied. You're going to take that into your Facebook page, and then you're just going to hit create post. We're going to do a Meta Business Suite. You could technically do this on your personal page or your business page. I will always recommend that you use a business page, but I know some of you don't have business pages, and that's okay. All right, so I'm just going to type something. Come check out this gorgeous thing. I mean, you can post whatever you want. You can type whatever you want. Okay, and then all you have to do is right click and paste. And what's going to happen is this link is going to populate right here. Okay. After it has populated and you see the picture, you can go ahead and remove that. You don't need that there. And after that, you're at the final step. All you have to do is hit publish. And then what will happen is once someone clicks on that from your business page, the lead will then get squeezed to your BHHS Connect platform. All right, so that is all for today. I really hope that some of you consider using this. I think it really is a great tool. Slowly over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to do little bits and pieces to show you things that you can be doing. It's overwhelming. I'm not going to lie. BHHS Connect is overwhelming. But if you come at it in little bits and pieces and you work on it, I really think it could be a useful tool for a lot of you. So I hope you'll check it out. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.